Hello student. Okay, so welcome to Amit sir physics class, and after so many days we are on the track again. Okay, so I am back again with the concept regarding to what which we have started, that is moving charges and magnetism. Okay, so on that topic I have only completed the only one lecture. Okay, so this is my second lecture on that topic. So the name of the topic is that is fourth topic, moving charges and magnetism. Moving charges and magnetism. Okay. Okay, so this is the fourth topic and this is lecture number 2. Okay, so I will just revise the whatever the things we have seen in the last lecture. So the first thing is nothing but there is a relation between the what magnetic field and the electricity. Okay, because before the people were thought that there is no relation between the magnetic field and the electricity. Okay, but Hans Ørsted constructed the one experiment, or he done one experiment, and by that experiment it is confirmed there is a relation between the magnetic field and electricity. By using the electricity you can create the magnetic field, and by using the magnetic field you can create the electricity also. Okay, so that means they are interrelated. Okay, so next one, the direction of the magnetic field around the what current carrying conductor. Suppose this is the conductor, and if you pass the current, so it creates the magnetic field. Okay, that magnetic field is in the form of what concentric circles. Okay, and that direction of the magnetic field, whether it is clockwise direction, whether it is anti-clockwise direction, it is given by the what right hand thumb rule. Okay, so already explained. Next is representation of the magnetic field lines. That means how the magnetic field lines are represented. Okay, so dot in the circle means what out of the board, and cross in the circle means what into the board. Okay, so it means what if this is the magnetic field lines. Okay, these are the what magnetic field lines. So it is easy to see that these magnetic field lines are moving from here to this side. Okay, and suppose, okay, so I will represent those magnetic field lines here. Okay, so you can see here. So now, okay, so these are the what the magnetic field lines. These all are pointing in the same direction. Okay, like this. Okay, now if I suppose if you point towards you, so only you can see the tip. Only you can see the able to see the tip. Okay, so that's why it is nothing but the dot in the circle. That means these magnetic field lines are moving towards you. Okay, and if I flip this, these magnetic field lines are moving away from you. So you can only see the behind portion. Okay, that is nothing but the cross itself. Okay, that means what arrow is coming towards you, you can see the tip of the arrow, and if the arrow is moving away from you, you can only see the cross ends of that arrow particular. Okay, so that's why it is written here cross and then dot. Okay, so these are what the things we have seen in the last lecture. Okay, now and what is the source of the magnetism in the current carrying conductor? So source is nothing but a moving charges, is nothing but what moving charges. Okay, that means if the charges are moving, it creates a magnetic field. It creates what magnetic field. Okay, it means what if these charges, suppose this is already present magnetic field here. If this is magnetic field region, now suppose if the charge enter into the magnetic field, so what happens? Charge is also a magnetic field source. Okay, and already there is a magnetic field. So that magnetic field and this magnetic field will interact, and due to this interaction, this charge will get experience the force, and due to this the charge may get deflected in any direction. Okay, so the next concept is depends on that only. So the next is force on the charge when it is enter into the magnetic field. Okay, so I will write it down here. Force on the charge in the magnetic field. Force on the charge in the magnetic field. Okay, so very basic one. Okay, force on the charge. Force on the charge in, okay, force on the charge when entered into uniform magnetic field, Okay, so whenever the charge enters, suppose in this room there is a magnetic field and one charge is coming from outside of this room. So that charge, once it comes into the magnetic field, it will get deflected. That means this magnetic field is applying the force on that particular charge. Okay, and then how much force will be applied on this charge? Because in the first chapter we have seen, if there is a electric field, suppose this is a electric field, and if one charge is entering into the electric field, so how much force this electric field will apply? That is given by F is equal to what? QE. So this is what the electric force on the charge E when it is enter into the electric field itself. Okay, same way, if the charge particle enter into the magnetic field, how much force it will experience. Okay, so that is nothing but the force on the charge particle when it enters in the magnetic field. Okay, so suppose this is the representation, actually this is the representation, and these are the what, magnetic field lines. These are the nothing but magnetic field lines starting from this side to this side. Okay, so all are moving in this direction. Suppose all our magnetic field lines are moving in this direction. Okay, so now if the charge particle, suppose this is the charge particle Q, this is charge particle Q, enters into the magnetic field in this direction with velocity v, with velocity v. Okay, so here one charge particle, and that is entering with velocity v in this magnetic field. Okay, so due to this, the charge particle is moving means what, it is also carrying a small magnetic field, and this magnetic field and this magnetic field will interact, and due to this interaction this charge particle will not move in a straight line, it will get deflected, maybe this side, maybe that side, maybe this side, or any direction. There is a rule to find out in which direction the charge particle will move. Okay, so we will discuss that rule afterwards, but whenever charge particle enters, it can enters at any angle. It is not like this also, it will enter in this direction, or any direction, maybe in this direction, maybe in this direction, maybe in this direction. Okay, so we will consider the arbitrary direction. It will entering in the magnetic field at any angle. Then after doing so many experiment, with different charge, with different velocity, with different magnetic field, they found that the force on the charge Q, the force on the charge, or the magnitude of the force, you can say how much force. Okay, so force on the charge Q moving with velocity v at any angle in magnetic field, okay, so that is nothing but B, and at any angle means what, any angle theta in the magnetic field. It is found that okay, so that force is directly proportional to Q. More is the charge, more is the force. Okay, and that F is directly proportional to velocity also. Okay, that means what, more is the velocity, more is the deflection, more is the force. Okay, and then directly proportional to B. Okay, if you increase this B, this charge particle will experience the more force. Okay, and that is also directly proportional to sine theta. Okay, so sine theta is nothing but the angle between the velocity vector of the charge particle and the magnetic field. Okay, suppose this particle is entering in this direction, so magnetic field is in this direction, so what is the angle between them, 90 degree. Okay, it can be anything. If this particle is entering in this direction, so what is the angle between them, this much. Okay, so that sine theta you have to take. So it is angle between the what, velocity of the direction and the magnetic field. Okay, now if you combine this all the four equations, 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, so combining all these equations, you will get F is directly proportional to what, QVB sine theta, QVB sine theta. Okay, so remove this proportionality constant, you will get introduce one constant, that is QVB sine theta. Okay, for arbitrary we will say k is equal to 1. Okay, after doing so many experiments, they have made this conclusion. Okay, they have not made the directly proportional and easily. They have made so many experiment, and after that they have concluded that it is directly proportional only. Okay, so force will be increases as this quantity all are increases. Okay, so here if you place this, you will get F is equal to what, QVB sine theta. QVB sine theta. Okay, so this is what the force on the charge particle when it enters in the magnetic field at any angle theta. Okay, now from this equation, when the force is maximum, okay, force is maximum, okay, if theta is equal to 90 degree, because it only depends on the theta, how it enters. Okay, so when theta becomes 90 degree, automatically sine of 90 becomes 1. Okay, sine of theta becomes 1. Okay, hence force will be what? Only QVB itself. So this is what the maximum force, F max. Okay, and then next is force is minimum. Force is minimum. Force is minimum when theta is equal to 0 degree or theta is equal to what? A 180 degree. Theta is equal to what? 0 degree or theta is equal to what? 180 degree. Then if you place it here, the F will be what? Exactly the 0. F will be 0 or minimum. 0 or minimum, you can say. F is equal to what? A minimum. F is equal to minimum. Okay, so this much amount of force is applied actually. Okay, or you can say, if you can make it here 0 also, doesn't matter. Okay, so when the force is maximum when theta is equal to 90 degree, and when the force is minimum when theta is equal to 0 degree or 180 degree. Okay, so what is the meaning of this? Okay, if suppose this is the magnetic field lines, if these are the what? Magnetic field lines. Okay, and then so okay, now okay, so these are the what? Magnetic field lines, and charged particle enters. Okay, so this is the direction of the magnetic field lines, and this is the direction of the velocity vector. So what is the angle between them? This. So it will experience the maximum force. It will experience the maximum force, and maybe this charged particle will deflect in this manner. The charged particle will deflect in this manner. Okay, and if theta is less than the 90 degree, it will deflect maybe somewhere here, maybe deflect somewhere less, with less amount of direction. So it will deflect in this direction. Okay, so maximum deflection of the charged particle is at angle 90 degree when it enters perpendicular. When it enters perpendicular. Okay, and when theta is equal to 0 means what? Theta is equal to 0 means what? When, if suppose this is the magnetic field lines, these are the what? Magnetic field lines. Okay, and if charged particle, if charged particle Q, okay, this is the charged particle entering in the direction of the magnetic field. So in the direction of the magnetic field means what? This is the magnetic field direction, and this is the velocity of the charged particle. So here angle is equal to what? 0 degree. Okay, so here charged particle will not deflect, it will just pass through this magnetic field as it is in the form of what? A straight line. No force is acts on that charged particle. Okay, and if suppose if the charged particle entering opposite direction to the magnetic field, that means if suppose magnetic field is in this direction, and then this charged particle is Q entering in this direction, then also the force will be 0, and then charged particle will just pass through this magnetic field as it is, through this magnetic field as it is. Okay, so without any deflection. That means what? On this charged particle the force will be applied if it is what? Theta is greater than 0 degree and it is greater than 90 degree. Okay, not greater than 0 degree. Okay, so at 0 degree force is minimum, at 90 degree force is maximum, and as theta increases from 90 to 180 degree, again the force will be decreases, again the force will be decreases. Okay, so this is what the things regarding this force on the charged particle. Okay, now the next question is what? If the charged particle entering, if the magnetic field is in this direction and charged particle is entering in this direction, so in which direction this charged particle will deflect? Okay, so that is what the major question, and then you have one rule to find out that. Okay, so remember that equation. Sometimes they will ask at what angle the force is maximum and minimum for 2 marks. So at theta is equal to 90 degree only you have to write it down, and theta is equal to 0 degree, that is sufficient. Okay, so here the next is, okay, next is we are going to find out the rule to find out in which direction the charged particle will deflect. Okay, rules to find out in which direction the charged particle deflect when it enters at any angle in the magnetic field, at any angle in the magnetic field. Okay, so remember the representation of magnetic field lines: dot in the circle and cross in the circle for this. Okay, so here, so there is what rules to find direction of force on charged particle, Okay, so there is one rule, that means in which direction the charged particle will deflect. Okay, suppose the rule is what? That is right hand palm rule only for positive charges. If the charge is positive, for that you have to use right hand palm rule, and then second one is what? Left hand palm rule. Okay, that is for negative charges like electrons, Okay, so the first I will show you the representation. Suppose this is the magnetic field lines. Okay, so these are the what? Magnetic field line direction. This is the direction of the magnetic field lines. Now suppose if this is the charge particle, this is charge particle and it is entering in this direction, velocity, okay, with velocity v, it is entering with velocity v. Now in which direction this charge particle will move, whether it will move in this direction, or maybe towards you or away from you. Okay, so here it is positive charge, so for positive charge you have to use right hand palm rule. Okay, so this is the right hand. Okay, so stretch your right hand in the direction of velocity. Okay, in the direction of velocity, so this is what the velocity direction. Okay, and then bend your all the fingers, 1 2 3 4 fingers in the direction of magnetic field, and except this thumb. Okay, thumb you should not bend it, keep as it is. Okay, so this is the direction of the magnetic this is the direction of charge particle velocity, and then magnetic field is toward this direction. So in the direction of magnetic field you have to bend it. Okay, so this is what the bending, and this thumb represents what? Inside. Okay, it means what? If this is the magnetic field lines and charge particle is entering in this way, it will deflect into the board. It will deflect into the board according to this rule. Okay, so I will mention here that is cross. Okay, cross means what? This is the charge particle, magnetic field is in this direction, so it enters, it will deflect in this direction. Correct? Okay, so now if suppose if you take this magnetic field lines, this is the B, and now negative charge is entering in the magnetic field, negative charge is entering. So for negative charge you have to apply left hand rule. Okay, so direction of the velocity, every time you have to point your the whole hand in the direction of velocity. So this is what the direction of velocity. Okay, now where the magnetic field lines are moving toward this direction, so this direction you have to bend. Okay, so this is what the bending, this is what bending. Okay, now thumb represents what? Towards you. Okay, that means what? The charge particle will enter into magnetic field, it will deflect in this direction, correct? So this is what the left hand rule. Okay, so now suppose this is the cross. Okay, and you already know cross means what? Magnetic field is into the board, that means every magnetic field lines are moving in this direction, all magnetic field lines are moving into the board. Okay, now if suppose charge particle is enter, let positive charge q is entering with velocity v. Okay, it may enter in this direction, or in this direction, doesn't matter, rule is same. Now positive charge, so which rule is used? Right hand rule. So this is the right hand rule, correct? So charge particle is entering in this direction, so I will point or this represent this whole hand in this direction. Okay, and magnetic field is what? Into the board. So direction of the magnetic field is what? Into the board. So I will curl all the fingers in the direction of magnetic field. So this thumb represents what? Downward. Okay, it means what? The charge particle is moving and it will bend in this direction, downward direction. Okay, now suppose this is the dot in the circle. Okay, so dot in the circle means what? Dot in the circle means magnetic field is out of the board, that means magnetic fields are coming in this direction. Now okay, so suppose negative charge is entering in this direction, in the magnetic field. So negative charge, left hand rule. So this is direction of the charge particle, you can flip it anywhere. Okay, but you should curl or bend in the direction of magnetic field. So what is the direction of magnetic field? It is outward. So this is what the bending, outward direction, bending. Okay, now thumb represents what? Direction of the force on this charge particle. So it will just deflect in this manner. So it will just deflect outward direction, because magnetic field, direction of the velocity, magnetic field into out of the board, and this thumb represents what? Up. So that's why this will move in the upward direction. Okay, so now the next is you can have this okay, you can say okay, here I will show you that if the negative charge is entering, okay, now suppose if the negative charge is entering in this direction, okay, it will move upward direction, exactly opposite. Okay, so now if this negative charge is entering in this direction, Okay, so negative charge left hand, so this is what left hand. Okay, and magnetic field is what, into the board, magnetic field is into the board, so it will deflect downward, it will deflect downward according to the what rule itself. Okay, now suppose this is the charge or magnetic field lines, this is the magnetic field lines, and charge particle q is entering with velocity v in this direction. Okay, now tell me in which direction the charge particle will deflect. Okay, so pause the video and take your time and tell me in which direction the charge particle will deflect, maybe down, maybe up, maybe towards you or away from you. Okay, so here, okay, just pause and see, just clarify your answer. Okay, here the charge particle will not deflect anywhere because charge particle velocity is in the direction of magnetic field. That means what, theta is equal to 0 degree here, theta is equal to 0 degree. Okay, and that's why the force will not apply on this charge particle, it will just pass through this magnetic field, Okay, so these are the what the some representation. Okay, and these are the what two rules. Okay, now suppose instead of this negative charge, if I pass neutron in this direction, so what will happen? Pause the video and tell me the answer. Okay, instead of positive charge, proton, electrons or anywhere, if I pass the neutron is a neutral charge, so what will happen, in which direction this charge particle will move? Neutron. Okay, so it will not move any direction because charge on the neutron is q is equal to what, 0, charge on the neutron is 0, hence q is equal to 0, hence by this equation f is equal to what, qvb sin theta, q is equal to 0, everything multiply with 0, you will get what, 0 itself. Okay, that means force on this neutron charge is almost 0 and hence it will just move through this magnetic field without any deviation or without any changing the direction itself. Okay, so these are the what some representation and the this one rule to find out in which direction the charge particle will deflect. Okay, so remember just, okay, so practice this. Okay, left hand and right hand, left hand for the negative charge, right hand for the positive charge. You have to do just what, in which direction the charge particle is entering, that direction you have to point out your left hand or maybe right hand. Okay, depending on the what charge particle, whether it is positive or whether it is negative, and curl, bend all the fingers in the direction of magnetic field, in this case negative charge, so entering maybe any direction. Okay, so all the fingers must be pointed in this direction, then thumb you have to accept thumb, all the fingers must be bent in the direction of magnetic field. So this is what the direction of the magnetic field, so it will bend. Okay, that means this charge particle is move towards you, after bending it will move towards you. So towards you means what, coming towards you, so I will represent it with dot, this charge particle will come towards you. Okay, so today's only lectures, this much is sufficient. Okay, next we will continue in the next lecture. Okay, but whatever the today we have completed, just see it once again, write it all the equations. Okay, and try to understand why it is happening. Okay, so just revise it, writing or maybe mugging up, you can do anything as per your convenience. Okay, but don't forget the basic behind this. Okay, and do not you can have this rectification. Okay, रट्टा बिल्कुल मत मारो, समझ के पढ़ो, try to understand the concept and clear your ideas. Okay, so till then, see you in the next video. Thank you.